Good evening, I'm Bob King.
And I'm Roy Hankin. Tonight we bring you 2010, The Year in Review.
We do realize that 2010 hasn't actually happened yet. That's why tonight's program is going to be a little different.
That's right, Bob. If you haven't noticed, and by the look of the TV news ratings you haven't, news programming is the same tripe fed to us day in and day out.
Only the who's and the where's actually change. And remarkably, people continue to tune in. It doesn't even seem to matter who's feeding it to you.
That being said, my compatriot and I have decided to take our bonus money and spend 2010 in the tropics, with Caribbean hookers and pickled in rum.
Now, we recognize we have an obligation to supply current events to the news-hungry public. Tonight, we will fulfill our commitment and furnish you the news less the details. As the year unfolds and the specifics make themselves available, simply fill in the blanks. So without further delay, here is your 2010 Year in Review.
Today, President Obama urged Congress to do something involving the Middle East and the U.S. military. A
group of jerk-offs supported the president, while
a different group of jerk-offs strongly opposed the president on this issue. Also in politics,
some random senator or congressman was embroiled in a scandal when it was discovered that they
had accepted money illegally and or had inappropriate relations with a minor. But 2010 wasn't just a big year for politics. The world of entertainment also had a lot to offer us in the way of news. First of all, who could forget when
some random celebrity was busted for driving while intoxicated and sent to rehab? The image of
drunk celebrity's mugshot will forever be burned into our minds. Equally unforgettable was when
forgotten B or C level celebrity needing to resuscitate their career came out of the closet or posed nude in a popular men's magazine. And if that weren't shocking enough,
high-profile celebrity couple filed for divorce after
single-digit years of marriage. The much-anticipated release of
lame movie title sparked protests from the Catholic Church and helped said lame movie gross over $500 million worldwide.
But it wasn't all bad news out of Hollywood. Yet another celebrity couple gave birth to a beautiful baby boy/girl and named it
some random object that only a retard would name their baby. They weren't the only ones with baby news, however. In an act of total self-absorption,
attention-starved, no-talent has-been adopted a child from some nondescript third-world country.
2010 will also be remembered as a banner year in the world of sports. Someone who we didn't realize was still playing broke some record. Also, the
random team name shocked everyone when they won the
name of championship trophy for said corresponding sport. The sports world, however, did take one on the chin earlier today when it was revealed during a midday press conference that an
overpaid asshole tested positive for steroid use, and his case
will be quickly forgotten or ignored. There was also a huge brawl in
a sports league dominated by black athletes, resulting in the suspension of
3 to 5 dickheads covered in tattoos. Meanwhile, another
overrated superstar was accused of rape or murder. The charges, however, were quickly dropped, due to said overpaid superstar paying a large sum of money to the victim and or victim's family.
In world news, some random natural disaster struck
a country somewhere in Asia, killing between 10,000 and 100,000 people. In U.S. news, the entire nation prayed for
kidnapped blonde college girl or 5 to 7-year-old boy, only to be saddened when his/her body was discovered
1 week to 4 months later. Finally, who could forget that 2010 was the year that gave us
name of popular website, the website that revolutionized
some pointless activity and had the entire world
doing something that wastes our lives.
So there is your 2010 year in review. We'd like to say it's going to be an amazing year.
But the truth is, it will be a year like any other. As the months pass, the information we've left blank will fill in, and we'll react the same way we always do year after year.
We'll argue, debate, pass judgment, protest, make jokes. And in the end, nothing will change.
So bear in mind, news fans, there's always room for Jell-O. But we usually fill that space with indifference and disdain.
Have a great summer.